Most men not only resist treatment for eating disorders, but they can also go undiagnosed for doctors when they do see them who aren't used to seeing male patients with these issues. Now, we're talking about boys so body obsessed that they're putting their own lives at risk. 22-year-old Troy has not been diagnosed with a specific eating disorder, but he says his weight, exercise time, and calorie counting has taken over his life. He's 5'11". Troy once weighed in at a healthy 185. Today, he's a mere 138.
I have an eating disorder. There are times when I eat very, very little. There's times when I eat normally, and then I fast. I exercise way too much. I'm embarrassed because it's generally a female problem. In the last 2 or 3 years, I've lost approximately 40 or 45 pounds. Usually when I see pictures, I can tell definitely up in here and through my face that I've lost a lot of weight. If I have my shirt off, I can see a lot of the bones in my back, and I know that that's way, way, way too thin. It started out really innocent, just changing certain habits to get healthy, and it's just gotten out of control. My push-ups and my leg raises and my run every day, that is what makes up my workout, and I do that every day, sometimes twice a day. I'm a health teacher, and it's hard because I know that I'm not practicing what I preach. I typically eat 1 to 2 meals a day, if that, and even those meals are getting smaller and smaller. I'm constantly cold. I walk around my home in a sweatshirt, a couple of shirts on, a couple pairs of sweatpants. I am scared for my life sometimes. My family is very worried about losing me.
Okay, you're a gym teacher. You teach physical education and everything that goes along with it.
That's right.
But you don't practice what you preach.
And not anymore.
Not anymore. What happened? How did you, as you were saying, you're weighing in at 185, very healthy, very muscular, very vibrant looking.
Right.
What flipped the switch for you?
I can't necessarily pick out a specific trigger, but like I said, it started out very innocent, making small changes just to become a healthier individual, and in that time it's just gotten out of control.
Well, you've been sitting in the front row here listening to us talk with Eric. What do you hear?
It's like listening to my own story replayed back to me. It's just a big eye-opener to know that someone so young is, going through the exact same thing I am.
And how old are you?
I'm 22.
You're 22. So 7 years later, you can be in exactly the place you're in now. If you get that, if you don't deal with this?
Yeah, I understand.
And this dominates your life at this point.
That's correct. Going through 4 years of, secondary education, learning about every health aspect that I need to teach, it's very hard. I know in my heart what's right and what's wrong, but my mind plays a totally different game.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to talk to both of these guys and Dr. Weltzine when we come back. The most important things that you can do when you're battling an eating disorder. Lots to do in the next segment.
After Thanksgiving, my meal consisted of fruits, vegetables, half of a bun, 1 or 2 mini slices of turkey, and a bite of stuffing. I way overate last night, and now the guilt and anxiety this morning is very high. I'm really thinking about the salt content that I ate yesterday. It's probably going to force me just to not eat hardly anything. If I do, it'll be a very minuscule amount.
Well, the stigma attached to eating disorders is profound at best for women, but it's even more so for men because it's basically seen as a women's issue. Now, that causes men to be more reluctant to go seek help, and they wait later into the game before they do, which is another negative effect. Now, Troy says he's not only embarrassed about his potential eating disorder, as a phys ed teacher, he also fails to follow the health and fitness advice that he so effectively gives to his own students. And the truth is, you are a really good teacher. I mean, everything we can learn, you're really good, you're respected by your students, but you know you're not doing what you say.
That's right.
You sat there the whole time listening to us talk to Eric. You'd agree with me, he is a very brave and intelligent young man, true?
That's very true.
Save him 7 years. What would you say to him that you wish somebody had said to you a long time ago? Use your life right now. Look him in the eye and talk to him.
I would definitely say that you should take every opportunity to get this problem under control, and it's a tough road ahead, but I would seek out every opportunity you can to make it better.
Do you hear that hitting your ears as well?
At the same time, yeah, it's just tough. Very tough.
Dr. Weltzing, what's the difference between 15 and 22